Hello, I'm Graham Baldwin and I'm the Vice-Chancellor here at the University of Central Lancashire. I'd like to start by wishing you a Happy New Year, though I must admit 2021 hasn't quite started as any of us would have hoped. You'll be aware that the rapid rise of COVID-19 infections, and in particular the new variant, has meant that the UK is now in a national lockdown. This means that we need to reduce the number of students and staff on our campuses as much as possible. All universities across the country are now making changes according to the government legislation, and we will keep you as informed as much as possible. The new guidance means that only students on a handful of courses, which are predominantly health-related, will now receive any form of face-to-face learning, and you should by now know whether this relates to your course. If your course is one of those on the face-to-face list, please make sure you arrange to have your COVID tests, which can be booked via the student support pages. These courses that were identified by the government to return this week are indeed critical to the support of the current pandemic, and for that reason, these students are now on the critical workers list, which may come in useful if you have childcare issues or are questioned when travelling to get to your course. I am also very proud that many students and ex-students have been able to support the health system during this crisis. For all courses that are not health-related and don't feature on the published list on the student support pages, I'm afraid we've had to temporarily move all teaching online until at least mid-February. The government legislation is that you now remain where you are, whether that's in student accommodation or at your home address. If you've returned to your student accommodation, please also make sure that you book your COVID test to help keep yourself and everyone else safe. Moving teaching online is not something we wanted to do, because we know that face-to-face teaching has been welcomed. However, we have to do this now to help to reduce the spread of the virus, and I'm hoping it won't be too long before we can return to blended learning again. We all have a role to play in this, so please let's keep going with washing or sanitising our hands, covering our faces when around others, and giving each other space. We will, however, continue to deliver the highest quality teaching using the great technology we have here at the university. And crucially, you'll still be able to complete your course on time and to achieve your deserved qualifications as planned. We will, of course, be taking into account the detrimental impact that a further lockdown may have had on your academic performance. We're reintroducing changes to the academic regulations and no detriment policy to take this into account. I know it's tough, but we're here to support you every step of the way. And because of the lockdown, it means not all of our buildings are open in the same way as they would normally be. But our libraries still remain open. But please check the opening times, as we've had to revise these. Other good news is that our refectories also remain open as takeaways. Unfortunately though, we can't have the gym open at this time, but do look out for the online classes that you can join, as keeping physically and mentally fit during these times is more important than ever. Don't forget, we're always here to support you with any wellbeing needs you may have, and we have trained teams within our student support services who can help you if you need it. Please do not suffer in silence. And if you're unfortunate enough to contract the virus and live in our UCLan halls, we'll support your self-isolation with food parcels and regular checkups. We'll also be discounting the next scheduled accommodation payment for those students in UCLan halls, considering that many of you won't be living there at the moment. None of this is ideal, but it won't last forever, and we just need to get through this tough period together. The introduction of vaccinations will make such a difference, but we just need to give it some time before we can enjoy more of each other's company once again. I hope that some of you who are on health-related courses may take up the opportunity to have some real-life learning in the vaccination centres. The NHS is currently advertising, so please look out on our careers pages for more information. We will get there. Stay strong, be safe, and thank you.